What's up?
No, I'm doing Maybe the shit. 121. Yeah, maybe the fucking fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Alright,
So this new thing that I heard is that you have to have long hair to do car stuff, so I grew up my hair.
Yeah,
Curl your hair.
I'll fucking stay behind.
You don't really like
Dude,
cars.
she just like books moms, dude. They hate having their hair long. I'm trying to say it, Walt, and shit.
Do you have a baggy ass?
Yeah, right there. Car. See, you got the curly. That is it. Amount of bouncer pull. Oh, really? Dude, that was easy, man.
In the video, they're gonna be like, what does that guy do? Oh, he usually just kills in his phone, likes to say no.
I went to it.
Wait, why don't you just use it for
Oh, fuck. No, I went through. This is very fragile.
Oh,
You're cranking into like crankcase.
I guess it would make long vibration.
Damn it, dude.
Wes turning over.
Yes.
Look at that. This is work. Yeah, I'll hold it.
Got it? Muscle man.
We're just looking at it just turning over.
Right. I think it's coming.
You put your hair up in a bun, dude?
I put it in close down there.
Rarely. Yeah, you like rarely doing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I cut it, because it's annoying. Mainly because when I use a creeper to go into the car, it caught, even if I had it in like a bun or it get caught. Fucking wheels, dude. It hurts so bad. Fuck that. Damn, dude, I'm glad I have all these tools.
Yeah, so it makes everything right.
Look at that sweet yeti like that. No, I'm just kidding. All you can see is Omar's arm.
Yeah!
Yeah, boy. Oh, I'm almost there. Okay, get ready to catch it. Yeah.
Caught it.
Sick, dude. No.
Well, it's in Texas. I feel like it just the street runs. Yeah, I was trying to take it.
Oh, duh. We gotta take the old pan off.
Just like that?
Doesn't take the old pan off.
Yeah.
So oil's gonna jump out?
Oh, wait, wrong way. Yeah, I told you couldn't.
We can probably set something there.
It's already been done, Omar.
I don't know if it was gonna come out this much.
You didn't know it was gonna come out that much?
Nope.
How
The
old is
oil's
that
pretty
oil?
good.
Huh?
It doesn't look old.
It's cool. Ooh. That's old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't look that old.
Okay.
Well,
Towels.
Just don't let any dogs and cats on you.
Right.
Cigarette ash, it looks like snow when it falls in the wind, you know.
Oh my god.
And you
I got the pops.
you say you wanna dance.
Yeah, we spilled more.
You're wearing
by the way, Omar.
you'll end up in the wrong hands. And you're having fun. Why don't you show your friends? You're having fun.
Dude, I'm so about the trip from this oil.
Do you fuck a lot?
Because he fucks a lot.
But you don't care at all.
That is
Cigarettes trying to take me home.
rocking. These berries are so expensive real quick. Just doing it is a lot.
Falling in love just a million times.
Hold on, no good
Feeling all night still. She's cold as December.
How do you know if you need to do?
They are. Stop. That's done, dude. This guy.
Teach me a fuck. There she is.
Bad, dude. She needs another one right now.
Oh,
And then show still nuts.
It's like comp, dude.
Huh?
It's like comp there.
I swear I've
Jeans in
seen you before. Holding your shoes in your hand.
There's the
I
goal.
don't want to break it. I'm gonna get slapped. He's gonna slap me. He said it. Push! 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 Oh my gosh.
Feel it?
But you say
Yeah.
I wanna dance.
Oh my gosh. Woo! It's a piston.
It's a piston.
Dude.
You'll end up in the wrong hands. I'm lacking sincerity, but you don't care at all. Miss booze, lit cigarettes, trying to take me home.
So here's cylinder number 1. As you can see, there's no ring ridge, which is fantastic. None at all before Omar and I pulled everything out. A little bit of cross hatching. The last pistons weren't hyper-technic or hyper-tube-technic, however you say that. And you could tell that they've been definitely kind of hitting down here a little bit. Nothing major though. Everything's still pretty usable after a good fresh clean and a hone. So it'll all clean up, but everything feels really good. Can't catch anything with the fingernail either.
Running into pools of broken glass, quietly hoping we pull it back. But if all we do is further drive the step, how much pain can you and I withstand? You better watch the way you're talking to me. Watch the way you're talking to me. You better watch the way you're talking to me. Watch the way you're talking to me.
I'll be getting a new block off plate, so I'm not too worried about this stuff. I want something fancier.
Is this really how we let it end? Playing side by side.
I so doubt that this is a machine for mechanical fuel pump, but I'm checking just for shits and giggles. Oh,
Waiting for the hand that seeks out the time. You better watch the way you're talking to me. Watch the way you're talking to me. You better watch
Well, it
the
is.
way you're talking to me. Watch the way you're talking to me.
Okay guys, I know this video is going to be kind of random because when we tore apart the engine we were just trying to get it over with, and I just kind of set up the camera, so that'll be the time-lapse part. I took a couple plugs out today. I still need to get a couple more. I got the sensor on that side, but I still got this stupid one on this side, so I need to pull that one. It's going to need some heat. I tried pulling the one that's near the oil filter housing right there, and it snapped my socket, and I left the I need to take that out. I left the torch at home, so that sucks. Oh, interesting. Very interesting why that's like that, but you know, it's whatever. So pretty much I put the bottom end a little bit together for my memory. Like, I forget stuff very easily, so I did mark all the main caps with in what direction, but since you know, I need to do some more stuff to this, I just thought I'd put them back in there so I can remember. And then the windage tray, I didn't remember how it went together at all, so I was fiddling with that and I figured out how that goes back together. So I'm gonna take a ton of pictures of this and all the bolts and which way. I mean, I'm getting a stud kit because it's a 2-bolt main and I'm trying to let it survive as long as it's possible. So I'm gonna get a stud kit, but just for now, you know. And then the windage tray probably won't even be there. I probably will get rid of it because the studs aren't long enough to hold it. Or I could do half stud, half bolt. I don't know. I'm gonna do some research, figure that out. Oil paint or oil pump, figuring out. Somebody welded it. Like I said, this engine's been rebuilt once before. That's why it's 30 over. And the crank was trash. It thrashed all the main bearings and crank bearings. It's just ass. So and also I've never rebuilt a one-piece rear mains block before, so I was making sure I knew how all these studs went with their corresponding nuts and the bolts and how longer bolts on this side. But pretty much next I'm just gonna clean up everything, or I'm gonna take all this back off, get the block all bare again. I need to go and pop all the freeze plugs out. I think I have the stuff here at this shop to do it. You have 2 on each side, and then 2 in the rear, and 2 in the front. I need to take the cam plug out and the oil gallery plugs in the rear. Those are tapped and threaded. These ones up front, as most of you know, are not threaded. So what I want to do is pop these out, and then I'll thread these holes and then put in threaded ones, because if these ever back out, you just instantly lose oil pressure, which is no bueno. I still have the cam retention plate still here with its 2 bolts, just so I don't lose those, because this is a roller cam block and I plan on putting a roller cam back in it. I need to take some of this stuff off from the accessories that were on the front. Okay guys, that's it for today. I know this video kind of started abruptly and it's really short, but I told everybody I'd give an update and it'd be the beginning of the 3-day-3 build, so definitely more to come. Like I said, the kit's coming, it's on its way, it's shipped today, and I still need to pull out plugs and clean up the block and stuff, so I'll show you guys that as well. And then after that, we're just going on to probably, well, since it's December, it's like 5-6 days away from Christmas. I'll probably come back in January when I'm taking off for a whole weekend, like a long weekend, to finish up all the welding and everything on the car, including my patch panels and everything like that. So look, stay tuned for that video. Be pretty sweet. And then after that, it's pretty much just drivetrain. Finish up this 383. It'll be after I get the whole bottom end put together. It's mainly just like little nonsense. Like I need to finish building the heads and pick out which intake I want, cam, and like oil pan accessories, stuff like that. And then I'm gonna drop off the transmission to my transmission builder in Wichita, about an hour away from here. He's gonna go through that real quick, and then I'm gonna probably in the mix there, we're gonna start putting in all the control arms and springs, all that stuff, because I've had them sitting on the shelf for so long, and once the frame is done welded, I can start installing all that stuff. And then after all that's said and done, I was gonna put a 8.5-inch rear out of a 77 Impala in the car because I thought it would line up better. The blower control arms line up pretty good. The shocks don't really bolt to the same place. They bolt to the front of the axle instead of the rear, but I thought about massaging it in and all this nonsense, but the front ears, or the top ears for the top control arms, are way off. The angle's completely off. So I think I'm gonna scratch that idea. Get Moser axles for my 7.5. That'll make the axles as strong as the 8.5. And then get C-clip eliminators for safety, just because I don't want C-clip blowing up and then my axle flying out the side of my housing. So I think that's the plan. I mean, things are gonna go pretty quick this year, just because all my time is pretty much dedicated to this outside of work. So, and I'm trying to get it done pretty soon. As in driving wise, like it's not gonna be perfect of course, but I really want it to drive. I have my rims and tires already, I have tons of parts for the car, and now I'm to the drivetrain, so let's see how it goes. But thanks for watching guys, I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.